Do you know which well makes it impossible to escape once you fall in? Someone has said something very profound. Emotional people nurture relationships. Practical people take advantage of relationships. And professional people build relationships only after seeing the benefit. Today, I narrate a small story about a king. The king asked his minister in the court, "Minister, tell me, which is the well from which if a person falls once, they cannot come out? From which escaping is impossible?" The minister racked his brains hard. But he could not find an answer. He thought and said, "Any well that has water. If a person falls in and doesn't know how to swim, they won't be able to get out." Everyone started laughing and said, "What kind of answer is this? If you throw a rope, they will climb up with its help. Or if you send a swimmer, they will bring the person out. Coming out of a water well is quite easy." The king said disappointedly, "Minister, I considered you very wise. That is why I made you a minister, but you don't have the answer either. All right, I give you 7 days. You have 7 days to bring the answer to this question. About which well makes it impossible to escape after falling in?" The minister said, "All right, Maharaj, I will try my best." The king said sternly, "Not try, I need the answer. And if you don't find the answer in 7 days, you will lose your ministerial post." Now, it was a matter of life and death for the minister. He started wandering across the entire kingdom, met various people, but was not satisfied. 6 days had passed. On the evening of the 6th day, he was walking through the forest, when he met a shepherd grazing sheep. The minister said, "Brother, if you have some water, please give me some. I have been walking from far away, I am very troubled." The shepherd saw that the minister was very anxious. He asked, "What is the matter? You look very disturbed." The minister told the truth. "My king has asked me for the answer to a question within 7 days. Otherwise I will lose my post, and I haven't found the answer." The shepherd said, "Brother, ask me the question. Maybe I have the answer." The minister repeated the question. "Listen, the question seems easy but is very difficult. Which is the well from which if a human falls once, it becomes impossible for them to come out?" The shepherd smiled and said, "Oh wow, that is very easy. I will tell you right now." The minister became happy. "Wow! Is that so? You know the answer?" The shepherd said, "Yes, I know it." The minister eagerly said, "Then tell me." The shepherd set a condition, "No, I won't tell you like that. This is my sheep, you will have to drink its milk." The minister had never drunk sheep's milk before. But to save his post, he agreed. "All right, brother, I will drink it. I will do this for you today." The shepherd brought the milk, but then set another condition. "There is one more condition. I will make this milk slightly impure, drink from my mouth. And then I will give it to you. You will have to drink my impure milk." The minister suppressed his anger and said, "All right, brother, I am ready to accept this too." The shepherd made the milk impure, and the minister asked for a bowl. "Give me the bowl, now let me drink the milk. And you give me the answer, so I can go back." The shepherd laughed again and said, "No, it's not that easy. There is one last condition." He showed a skull lying nearby. "I will pour this milk into this skull, and you will have to drink this milk from the skull." The minister was boiling with anger inside. But he thought, "Come on, this is the last condition, let me accept it." He said, "All right, pour the milk into this skull." I am ready to drink. The milk was poured into the skull. And just as the minister was about to drink, the shepherd stopped him. Stop! Now realize, I have already given you the answer to your question. The minister was shocked. What? What answer? The shepherd explained. Brother, greed is that well from which once you descend, coming out becomes impossible. You got greedy thinking I would give you the answer to your question. So you kept agreeing to everything I said. You have become blind, you don't even realize that you are ready to drink my impure milk. And also ready to drink milk kept in a skull. This is a small but deep story. Once you jump into the well of vices, be it lust, anger, greed, or attachment, it becomes impossible to get out. Therefore, stay away from vices in life. Stay balanced. Life is like a bicycle. Learn to walk by maintaining balance. Once again, the same thing I often tell you. Do something, as the world would want someone like you to do.